Scorpio, I'm going to do a reading for you. Now, I have to tell you, as soon as I picked up the deck of cards, with the intention of reading for you, I heard, what is Scorpio's obsession? So what are you obsessed about? I just feel like there's some scorpionic energy going on, and they're focused, and they've got their stinger up, and they're going to hit their mark. I mean, you're focused on something. So there's an obsession that's going on with some of you Scorpios. Anyway, I just got that message for you guys. But let's see what the cards have to say. Now, this is for like the next 7 to 10 days. Not a long period of time. Just a short little time period. So let's see what's going on for all of my Scorpios for the next 7 to 10 days. We've got the Page of Wands with the Ten of Swords. All right, I like it because I feel as if something came up. All right. And whenever I see this image, I always get this energy of like, go ahead and go and do what it is you want to do. But once you leave, don't come back. And the fact that we have this 10 of Swords coming alongside this card, I can't help but feel like somebody says that to you, or you say that to somebody, where it's just like, fine, if you leave, that's it. That's the end. Because, I mean, that's 10 of Swords. That's a lot of, swords that you've been stuck with. So I almost feel like somebody gives somebody an ultimatum. At the base of what's going on, though, we do have the 8 of Cups coming upside down. I think this has happened before. I think this is an energy where you, Scorpio, have said, or maybe they had, all right, if you leave, don't come back. But does that really happen? So this time, I think you're wondering whether or not this time they're really not coming back. Because we have the Tower here and we have this 8 of Cups coming up. Both of them are reversed. So I think you're wondering because, look, if we turned it around, they would have been like up and gone. But they didn't. So I think, this is one of these energies, 3 of Cups in the recent past. This is how they are. Maybe they go out and they do what they want to do, and then they hurt you and they come home. And because I feel as if you're dealing with somebody who feels very entitled, very privileged. Where you've been doing all the work. I mean, but it's not your job to keep them happy and content and everything else. And I feel as if, it gets to one of these energies that you and this person, and if this doesn't sound like you, this is not for you. Where somebody gets into a big fight and then they take off and they leave. And then they come back. And then you get into another big fight and then they get mad and they leave. And they come back. And I feel like it's this King of Pentacles because I feel as if, they feel very privileged here. The King of Pentacles works hard. They know what they want. They set out for it. They're not afraid of work. But this guy, it's like they don't work. They do whatever they want. They expect you to, take care of things. And maybe this is where it started to get to a point where, you guys were on 2 different pages. Because maybe you, Scorpio, came into some money. Right? So now this person expects you to give them your money. No, I'm not doing that. But I feel as if, if you really want what you want, you've got to walk away from what you can't, what's keeping you from it. All right. Whenever we see 10s, it's about, an ending. It's like, here, the 10 of Pentacles, we want to have a happy ending. But the fact that, we're starting with the 10 of Swords, but that's not going to happen with this person. Right? So I think, you're at that point where if you choose to walk away, you may actually find that happily ever after that you've really been wanting. But if you stay with this energy, with this person, this is where, you're going to find, things are never going to end. And, this is the core. This is about making the decision once and for all. I'm not going back. Because here, it's like, but they always come back. But they always do this. But maybe not this time. Especially if you've just recently inherited some money or you've come into some money. They're going to do everything they can to make sure they stick around. That's where their value is with you. What can you give me? What can you do for me? So... And, they also have this energy of the Emperor reversed. Whenever I see the Emperor reversed, this is somebody who, they really feel like they have a lot of authority, a lot of control, a lot of power over the decisions that are made. And I think, you start to really realize that, it's just like, you're creating for them this ideal life. But in the meantime, what about your life? And Page of Swords, here we have another energy of, you know, I'm going to stand up and do what I want to do. I'm going to go. I'm going to go do what it is I've always wanted to do. I don't care. I'm not going to come back. You know, maybe this time you really are going to move on. Because I feel as if, you know, whoever this energy is, they are holding you back from your destiny. You know, from everything you really want. So in order to have everything you want, Scorpio, you're going to have to let go of this energy that wants to come to an end anyway. I mean, look, they're not there for you. All they've done is hurt you, right? Passion might be great. You might have a really great time, you know, in bed and sex and the chemistry and this intense connection that we have. But at the end of the day, you know, you're the one that needs to decide, you know, you want things to be different. You want this. You want this Ten of Pentacles. You don't want the Ten of Swords. But you have to be willing to walk away. And I think the opportunity is presenting itself for you to do this. The whole thing is am I going to walk away? You know, and I think, you know, you're at that, you've got to make this decision. And, you know, they could possibly hit you one more time. And that's the straw that breaks the camel's back, because we go from this Ten of Swords to the Page of Wands. Whatever it is that they do finally sends you down this road. You just have to decide, is this finally the time? Is this finally the one time that I'm not coming back? And then we have another, you know, this Page of Swords as your final outcome. I mean, you have an opportunity for a brand new direction and a brand new way of life, if that's the direction you want to take. And then you'll have everything you've ever wanted. Everything. Everything. All right, Scorpio. So listen, that's what I've got for you. Please take what works, leave what doesn't. Appreciate you all being a part of my channel. If you appreciate what I do here, hit that like button right there. All right, see you later. Bye, Scorpio.